Hey guys, what's up? Toboloco here. Welcome to the UEFA Champions League mode for EAFC. And today we're going to be doing a random Champions League run with Dortmund. They've been quite impressive in the current Champions League campaign. They're in the semi-finals of this Champions League. And of course, they're 1-0 up over PSG. 1 foot in the door for that Champions League final. I really hope they make it because I'd never really expected Dortmund to really, get this far, and I really wanted to do a run with them today. I really kind of wanted to do Leverkusen as well, but I figured we'd do Leverkusen after this run, possibly. But yeah, we'll see how this run goes. So we're going to randomize it. We're not going to do the actual groups like here because, it already happened in real life. So in 3, 2, 1, boom. And we are in a group with Excelsior, Sicherborg, if that's how you say it, and Barcelona. So, a decent little group for Dortmund. I think we should be getting out of this group. So quickly, let's have a look at this Dortmund team. And of course, we got Füllkrug up top, who is a very good striker this season, I feel. I'm fairly sure he scored against PSG in that semi-final first leg. So, he used to play for, was it Wolfsburg or Werder Bremen? I always get those two really confused, but whenever I've done Champions League runs in the past, he always scores against me, so he must be a very good striker. We got Brandt just behind him. We got Jadon Sancho on the left. We've got Sabitzer in the middle, Emre Can, and Marlin as well. Marlin on Ultimate Team always destroys me. It's so annoying. Hummels at the back, of course, absolute legend of the German game. And then we got Slotterbeck here as well, who's a great defender. And then we got Kobel in goal, 87 rated keeper. That's not actually that bad. And on the bench here, we got Adeyemi, who is very fast on this game. And then we've got the likes of Sula. Then we got Haller as well if we need him. Marco Reus down here as well. I'm going to move Marco Reus up here as well because, Marco Reus deserves to be part of this run. And our first match is going to be against Silkeborg. I don't really do Champions League runs that much anymore, and it's hard to, honestly, it's sometimes hard to get motivated for compared to World Cup runs. I don't know why, because it's still the same kind of format, a group stage into our knockouts and stuff. But I don't know, I just never really can get super into it. But I'm hoping today I can, because I really wanted to play with Dortmund today. Dortmund have their licensed stadium. They're all completely licensed, so I'm hoping for a great run here with Dortmund. So through ball to Marlin. This might be easy, this game, in terms of scoring. There we go, 1-0 already. Marlin has just got the first goal for Dortmund, and that is 1-0. I mean, I don't really know anything about Silkeborg or however you supposed to pronounce it. I know they're like sort of a Scandinavian team, but that's all I really know. Over the top, Brandt is running, and here we go. This could be the second already. It is going to be the second. I mean, you can't really sort of be surprised at this, even if it is on higher difficulty and world class, a side like this will just get battered by a side like Dortmund. Fantastic challenge. Füllkrug. And that's a third. It's just almost too easy for Dortmund here. Füllkrug has scored to make it 3-0. Or if that's how you pronounce it. Please let me know if I am pronouncing these names wrong. I am absolutely terrible at my pronunciations. My defending is absolutely atrocious, as you can see. The goalkeeper bailed me out there. We're going to go into half-time. 3-0 up. Just job's already done already in this match. We're at home. Dortmund are absolutely flying. Just attacking brilliantly. This Dortmund team, they've got some really good players. Like, looking at the squad at the start, I was like, this squad is actually quite impressive. Jadon Sancho, he's just too quick, too fast, into the middle, and that's 4. Just too easy. Sancho's just too quick. And, of course, Füllkrug got into the right position. It's just too easy for Dortmund. 4-0 on the night. Tackling is a bit dubious, and that hit the post and hit the post again. My defending is terrible at the moment. I can never get used to the more modern FIFAs in terms of defending. I just don't know why. I'm just so trash at them. Marco Reus. And that's the fifth in the 90th minute. That is 100% game over if it wasn't already by the first half. Marco Reus has scored to make it 5-0 and Dortmund have blown away this side. Well, that's game over. Dortmund have won 5-0. Is anyone surprised? I mean, we were the stronger team and that's a great start to the campaign. It means that we get 3 points. I think the only team that are really going to cause us problems in the group stage is Barcelona. Speaking of Barcelona, we have them next in our group stage match in the Champions League. We are away from home. I hope this is a good game. I hope that we can give Barcelona a good game. Usually when I play bigger sides like this, I struggle so much to defend because the computer is just crazy at the ball movement. It's a through ball. Here comes Dortmund. Oh, good save. And just couldn't get the tap in there. It was a bit too out wide. Can we go for it? Oh, saved by the keeper. That was our best chance of the game. I don't know why Fulkrug didn't support him in the middle. No. Oh, good save by Kobo and goal, but we just gave it back to him. That was a really brain-dead play. They got it again, and of course they do. Of course they do. It's Rafinha. It's 1-0. And, well, horrible defensive play. It could have gone either way, really. I had chances, and Barcelona did as well. But, yeah, sadly, we will probably, definitely lose this one. Only a 1-0. Barcelona win that one. And I knew that would be a struggle because my defending is awful on this game. I much prefer the old FIFAs in terms of defending. I know people are going to be like, oh, you just can't catch up to the times or whatever. But it's true. Like, the defending on this game is shocking sometimes. And I am as well. I'm terrible at defending. But, yeah, I can't get to grips with it. Not properly, anyway. Our next match is going to be against Excelsior away from home. Bit of a random team. I believe they're a Dutch team, right? Excelsior. And, well, I don't want to be overconfident and say they should be no problem, but, well, I mean, we'll see. Sancho into the middle, and yes! I didn't really want it to go to Brandt, but it's fine. Brandt scores, and that's 1-0. And, yeah, it's supposed to go to Fulkrug, but that's fine. Brandt can strike it as well, no problem. 1-0 up, away from home against Excelsior. Schlotterbeck. Sancho goes for it. And what a goal that was by Jadon Sancho. What a finesse shot that was. That was perfect. I want to see this again. Look, he just passes it to Sancho, turns, and then the finesse shot. Look at that. That was beautiful. Half time here, and Dortmund are leading by 2-0. Pretty comfortable, but Excelsior have pressed us a tiny bit. They haven't had many shots, but I'm just a little bit worried that they're going to creep into the game. One more goal and that will definitely end the game. That's what we need. Here we go. Good attack here. And that's free. Fantastic attack there from Dortmund. And that will all but end the game. 3-0. Fulkrug with the third. Look at this. Adeyemi, the speed. And oh my goodness. This kid is so good. And that is 4-0. What a run that was. The way he was like dribbling there, I was like, oh my god, this guy feels so good to control. And that's for game over. Sabitzer. Overhead kick and off the bar. Who was that just did that? I think it was Hummels that did the overhead. I think it looked like it. And that is going to be 4-0. At full time. Fantastic result for Dortmund. Again, we were the stronger team. It felt like it massively. So at the halfway point, this is how the group is looking like. Barcelona and Dortmund both have 6 points. The only difference is that Barcelona has beaten me. But I'm fairly sure Barcelona just lost against Silkeborg. I'm fairly sure they did because, yeah, they got a loss. So, I don't know. Unless they lost against Excelsior. Let's have a look. Yeah, they lost 3-1 against that random team at the bottom of the table. That's so weird. So we need to play Excelsior again. This time we are at home, hoping for a good victory like we did just a minute ago away from home. I could just literally just run down the wing with him and probably just sweat it to Fulkrug. Or I could just do this. Yeah, it's just too easy when you've got pacey wingers. Sancho and Marlin are basically cheat codes against sides like this. And Adeyemi as well. It's just too easy. Fulkrug up to Sabitzer. And it's in. It's 2-0. Just too easy. Marcel Sabitzer has scored to make it 2-0. Excelsior here into the box. And they actually scored. That's 2-1. And, well, I knew this team was capable of doing something in the games that we played against them, because they have been coming close and they do deserve this. It's 2-1. Sabitzer into the middle. And that's 3-1. It's Brandt with the goal. What more can I say? Dortmund are just stronger, even though we conceded just before the half. Lost in. Headed away. Okay, well, they scored again through another error. And that is 3-2. Well, I think that's going to be game over. 3-2 in the end to Dortmund. It was almost one that we possibly could have dropped, because Excelsior were scoring goals towards the end. So I'm glad we got the job done. Here we go. Our next match is going to be against Barcelona. This time we are at home. Lost 1-0 away from home last time, but you know, it was a bit unfortunate. My defending let me down. I always struggle against the bigger teams on this. I did a career mode off camera, you know, a personal career mode with Bournemouth, and every time I play like Arsenal or Man City or, you know, one of the bigger sides, you just get demolished like all the time. It's crazy. Like, I know I'm Bournemouth, but I'm still in control, you know. It just seems like the bigger sides are so OP on this game on harder difficulties, which I suppose is supposed to be like that, but you know, give me a chance. And we scored against Barcelona, and that is Marlin with the first goal. 8 minutes in, it's 1-0. Through ball, and the slide tackle was missed, and that's 2-0 against Barcelona. Dortmund are absolutely flying here. Sabitzer with the second, and Barcelona 2-0 down away from home. Barcelona pressing, and oh, that was too close again. They're coming far too close, and I think they're trying to mount this comeback. Of course, if they lose this game, they might be in a bit of trouble, because I'm fairly sure that Excelsior or that Swedish team are just behind them. And that is going to be it. Dortmund have beaten Barcelona by 2-0. Great attacking display in the first half. Amazing defensive display in the second. That is what you need to beat a team like Barcelona. I'm glad that we beat them second time round. First time round felt a tiny bit unlucky, and we just couldn't get back into the game. Maybe because we were away from home. I have no idea. But Dortmund, I'm fairly sure now, are top of the group, and I think we will be going to the round of 16 whatever happens. So as it currently stands, look at this. Dortmund are top with 12 and cannot fall out of those top two positions. Barcelona are third behind that Swedish team that were dead last at the halfway point in the group stages. And well, like, they could, if they beat me, if that Silkeborg team beat me, Barcelona could be eliminated on goal difference, even if Barcelona beat Excelsior. So we're going to quick sim this match, and they beat me 2-1. I promise I didn't set that up, like, you know, on purpose. But Excelsior drew against Barcelona anyway, so Barcelona completely bottled it. That is incredible from Silkeborg. In the other groups, Athletic Club and RB Leipzig go through in Group A. In Group C, it was Atletico Madrid and Bayern Munich going through. Manchester United going to the Europa League. In Group D, we have Sevilla and Porto going through. Luton Town missing out by 1 point there. Unlucky Luton. They'll be going to the Europa League. In Group E, it was Real Madrid and Arsenal. I mean, as expected. I mean, when you've got like Chavez and Cork City in there who conceded tons of goals, yeah, you're definitely going to go through in that group. In Group F, Man City and AC Milan go through in that one quite comfortably. And in Group G, we have Inter and Shakhtar Donetsk going through there. That was very close between second and fourth place there. Very close indeed. And in Group H, we have Paris Saint-Germain and Dynamo Kyiv. So this sets up a round of 16 with Inter versus Arsenal, Man City versus Bayern Munich, Leipzig versus Atletico Madrid, Dynamo Kyiv versus Borussia Dortmund. And then we got Shakhtar versus Sevilla, Milan versus Real Madrid, Porto versus Athletic Bilbao, and Silkeborg versus PSG. Unlucky Silkeborg, unlucky. You're not gonna win that game. Well, I don't think so. So against Dynamo Kyiv, I don't really know what to expect, really, to be honest. It could be a bit of a dark horse. They might actually beat me. Good passing play. And that's 1-0 to Dortmund. Just a bit too easy there. Fulkrug has scored to make it 1-0 to Dortmund. Great start. Alright, well, how will Kyiv respond in this one? I love playing sides like this in the Champions League game because, you know, like, it just, I don't know what it is. It just feels like a proper European night, you know what I mean? Like Dortmund versus Dynamo Kyiv. Go on. Oh, yes, what a power shot that was by Sabitzer. And that's 2-0. The way he just like turned around there, found a lot of space, and I was like, well, we got to do a power shot really with Sabitzer. Fulkrug to Brandt. And that's 3-0. That's just too easy. Like 3-0 already. I know away goals don't count anymore, but still, you know. Massive commanding lead for Dortmund already. Over the top, here comes Kyiv. They could get one, or just wide. I don't know why he just randomly shot. He should have just gone all the way through. And once we boot this away, it's going to be a 3-0 victory in the first leg of the round of 16. I would say that Dortmund have comfortably done it, I think. For the second leg, I'm just going to play the attacking highlights. Hopefully it goes in my favour. Well, I should do. We're 3-0 up, so I don't see any reason why to play the full game. It's still 0-0. And we've got attacking highlight here with Jadon Sancho. This is a good way to play it if you're already like 3-0 up, you know, in the first leg sort of thing. It's just so much easier to do it like this rather than play the full game. It saves so much time. Bang! That's 4-0 on aggregate. I told you, see, there's just no point in playing the full match. Just let the game give you an attacking situation and just put it away to bury the game. There we go. See, straight away, just 1-0, easy. They didn't even have any attempts at all. Literally didn't have anything. So, yeah, I was justified in doing that. On to the next round. Alright then, so looking at the round of 16 and how it went down, we have Arsenal beating Inter 4-3 on penalties after a 2-2 aggregate draw. We have Man City beating Bayern Munich 2-1 on aggregate. We have Leipzig beating Atletico Madrid 5-4 on aggregate. What a game that would have been to watch in real life, you know, a 5-4 like that over 2 legs. We beat Dynamo Kyiv 4-0 on aggregate. And then Sevilla beat Shakhtar Donetsk 4-2 on aggregate. Milan beat Real Madrid 4-2 on aggregate. We have Porto beating Bilbao 4-3 on aggregate. And PSG beating Silkeborg 5-2 on aggregate. So they got 2 goals against PSG, but it wasn't enough. So your quarterfinals look like this. We have Leipzig versus Sevilla, Arsenal versus Borussia Dortmund, Milan versus Man City, and PSG versus Porto. So our first leg is away from home against Arsenal. This is going to be so hard, man. I always like lose against Arsenal on this game, especially on my career mode, like I said with Bournemouth. I just keep losing against sides like this. Got it back here. Brandt to Sancho. And good save by Ramsdale and net. It's going to be a corner to Dortmund. Go on, through ball. There's only one man there. It's Saliba. Good save. And unfortunately, it's just saved by Ramsdale again. We're not getting the chances that I want just yet, but we are pressing Arsenal, which is great. Could be a chance for Dortmund here. Header. Oh, saved by Ramsdale again. And so lucky. All these like random like saves that Ramsdale have been making, he keeps like dropping it and there's no one there to tap it in. But at half time, Arsenal have had a hard time here with Dortmund. It's still 0-0 though. Oh no, that's going to be a free kick to Arsenal on the edge of the box. Odegaard to take this. What will he do? Puts it into the box. It's headed and it's saved. Saka's header was saved and it was literally like pretty much on the line. To Brandt. Oh, Ramsdale again. He's got to be man of the match, surely. He keeps saving everything. Brandt crosses it in. And again, saved by Ramsdale. Man, like, yeah, definitely man of the match. Where's my defence? Where did it go? Oh, Arsenal. That was terrible. Into the middle. Oh, cleared by Arsenal. No, man. I mean, okay, we've had tons and tons of chances in this match. But unfortunately, you know, we just couldn't put them away. Same with Arsenal as well. Arsenal had a few chances and they couldn't put them away. So it's going to have to go back to our home ground and we're going to have to try and finish the job there. Second leg then. Can we do it against Arsenal here? I'm sure that we can, but I don't know, man. Like, Ramsdale was definitely man of the match in the last game. 100%. He's made some cracking saves. Zinchenko. And that's going to be a penalty. No! Oh, my goodness. Like, yeah, I know how this is going to end. I definitely know. All right, well, Saka has the chance to maybe score for Arsenal. He scores. It's 1-0. Yeah, well, this is how the run's going to end, I think. It's just to Arsenal because of a stupid penalty. Although, Fulkrug scores, yes! Straight back in it. And that was so... Well, Arsenal's defending there was really poor. I don't know how they didn't pick me up. Oh, no, really? Saved by the keeper, though. Thank goodness for that. Bloody Gabriel and Saliba are just insane on this game. But hang on, it's Marlin. Yes, it's 2-1. And with only 23 minutes to go, Marlin has scored, potentially the winner. In a very hard-fought game, Dortmund have taken the lead at home. Come on. It's going to be crossed in here. And, wait, that's a penalty? I went up for an overhead kick, and Arsenal have conceded their own BS penalty, just like I did. Apparently that was a pen. Emre Can. Boom, top bins, and that should be game over. Well, you think so. Emre Can scores the penalty. 3-1 in the quarterfinals. In the second leg, Arsenal are about to be eliminated. And that's going to be it. Dortmund have beaten Arsenal in the quarterfinal of the Champions League. We march on to the semi-finals. I think this is the furthest I've ever been in this this mode before. I mean, I am playing as one of the bigger teams, so I think it is kind of expected. But that was a hard two-legged tie against Arsenal in the quarterfinal. So the quarterfinals ended like this. Sevilla beat Leipzig 3-1. We beat Arsenal 3-1. Man City beat Milan 3-1 on aggregate. And PSG beat Porto 2-1. So your semi-finals are looking like this. We have Sevilla and PSG have Man City. So our first leg is going to be against Sevilla away from home. Can we do anything in this match? Can we get some goals and stuff? We've been quite fortunate to avoid Man City and PSG. Here we go. Oh, just too easy. Like, literally, every time I shot, the ball went back to me. And I found an open space with Sabitzer. And he scores. It's 1-0. And away from home, we get an important goal. Poor pass there by Sevilla. And now Can can go through. Can he score? Off the post. But, oh, what a save. What a save. That could have been 2. Is there an opportunity there? I mean, it feels like Sevilla just are much slower than us. Just feels like they just can't keep up with the likes of Sancho and Marlin on the wings. Of course, you know, after playing Arsenal, the intensity isn't going to be, well, that much, really, because Arsenal were just OP, aren't they? They're just overpowered. Ryerson crosses it in. And the header by Fulkrug just bounces in. And that's 2-0 to Dortmund. Wow, already in the first leg, away from home, we've taken control of this match. We could be going to the Champions League final. And that is going to be it for the first leg. Dortmund have won by 2-0. And I've got one foot in the door for that Champions League final, either against PSG or Man City. So the second leg of the semi-final, and it is basically 2-0 to us. All we really need to do is just keep it at 2-0. We don't actually have to do anything. We can just sit back and do nothing. It's all been about Sevilla, but they keep producing stuff like that, just weak attempts. Most of the time, it's actually Ramos that is shooting the ball, which shouldn't be happening because obviously he's a centre-back. Go on. Oh, what a save again. This keeper is keeping Sevilla in it. The 2 shots we had in this half. And, wow. At half time, it's 0-0 in this match, but still 2-0 on aggregate. We've got 3 minutes left, and Dortmund probably, well, more than likely will be going to this Champions League final. Yes! There we go. It's 1-0 on the night, and Brandt has made it 3-0 in aggregate. Definitely going to the Champions League final now. What a strike. Crossed into the box here by Marlin. And Brandt just got on the end of it. First time volley into the bottom corner. If we do go up against Man City or PSG, either one of those are just going to be insane to deal with in a final situation. But I'm up for it. I'm up for the task. And hopefully we can do it. Out of the two, I would probably prefer PSG over Man City, to be fair. So PSG beat Man City 3-2 on aggregate. So congratulations to PSG. It will be a Dortmund versus PSG final. So the final is here then. It's Dortmund versus PSG at Wembley Stadium. How fitting is this that, you know, this fixture is, well, at the time of recording, happening right now in the semi-finals. And now it's actually the final in this run that we're doing. So I really hope that Dortmund can do it. We've been playing so well. They feel so good to use, especially Füllkrug and Brandt. You know, they're just all excellent players. Sancho, Marlin, like everybody, even like the centre-backs, and it just feels so strong. So I'm really hoping for a win here. Over the top here. Sabitzer. Oh my goodness, what a goal to score in the Champions League final. It just... over the top, chested it down. I went for the power shot and I thought, well, the defender's going to dispossess me. But no. What a strike. It's Kimpembe. He just stood off of me a little bit. And it went straight into the bottom corner. What a strike that was. I hope that wins the game. I really hope that wins the game. Tackled. Well done. But here comes Hakimi. Into the box. It's Mbappe. Oh, come on. Mbappe has scored and that's 1-1. Damn it, give him a little bit of room and he just scores. PSG have stolen it and here comes Zaire Emery. Oh, lucky. Come on, throw it downfield. Alright, well, it's going to be extra time in this final. We couldn't get it done in normal time despite scoring that really good goal and defending really well until Mbappe equalised. Come on, end the game. Yeah, there we go. It's going to penalties. Nothing happened in that... like extra time period at all. Nothing. Literally no highlights or nothing. I couldn't get past PSG. They couldn't get past us. So it's going to pens. So this Champions League run will come down to penalties. So I'm really hoping we can do it. But who knows? Who knows at this point? You know, I'm still happy with the run regardless. And that is in the green. And Füllkrug. Oh, come on, Donnarumma, really? Alright, Mbappe... yes, we saved it as well. Come on. Right, 2 misses at the start. Emre Can. Emre Can. Oh my goodness, Donnarumma. Really? Okay, Dembele. Oh, cheeky. So cheeky. We've missed 2 penalties already. That's so annoying. Okay, Sabitzer. My goodness. What a poor showing. Oh, we went that way. Oh, it's just so poor. Already, Donnarumma masterclass in this final. Marlin. He scores the penalty. So we scored 1 out of 3. Yeah, Kolo Muani. He could literally end it. Yeah, there we go. Straight away, PSG won the Champions League. How much of a lead balloon is that? How much of a lead balloon is that? To get our penalty saved by PSG 3 times in a row. You know, powerful penalties as well, but Donnarumma's just like, yep, I'm the best. Well, that's your Champions League run with Dortmund. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it despite the ending. It was a bit flat, but hey, you know, sometimes that's penalties for you. Why is the cutscene so choppy? It's so choppy on this mode. I don't know why, it just feels like it's so choppy. The frames per second is like really dropping. I don't understand. But anyway, PSG win the Champions League. If you did enjoy this run with Dortmund today, then give it a like and subscribe. Keep it loco as always. And I'll see you again for the next video.